Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are in week number 13. Normally 13 is an unlucky number, but we got very lucky this week actually. And no, I'm not talking about Packers-Cowboys being the Thursday night game. Although, I'm going to have to say that the Packers will win this because Brett Favre will just sling that thing all over the place. He's back under center. He's going to try to lead the Packers to victory. Although he could end up accidentally leading the Cowboys to victory, considering he is the real-life all-time interceptions leader. The Falcons and Rams, I'm going to say it's going to be the Rams here because even though the Rams defense isn't that good this season, that offense, you just can't stop it, you know? You can try, I mean, granted, Rams are 6-5, so some teams have stopped them. But, Bills and Redskins, I gotta go Redskins just because, Buffalo, they're going to need as much help as they can get during the offseason. That's all I can say. Lions and Vikings, I'm going to have to go with the Lions here, even though Detroit's offense and Minnesota's defense are evenly matched, and Minnesota's offense and Detroit's defense are evenly matched. I just feel like if you watch the injury episode, the injury to Tim Rattay, that's going to hurt Minnesota a lot. Because as he led this team to where they're at right now. And that could start the collapse that Vikings fans hoped that wouldn't happen. Texans and Titans, let's just go and skip over this because I know I'm going to win. Jaguars and Colts, I'm going to say Indianapolis on this one. Even though the Jaguars need this game more than Indianapolis, I feel like that the Jaguars won't be able to show up as well this week. The Jets and the Dolphins, I say the Jets will win, even though it looks close on paper. I think the Jets will have enough momentum to try to win, even though they did lose last week. But it was a close game to the Cowboys, compared to the Dolphins last week when they got... granted, the Dolphins did lose close to the Steelers as well, so this could end up being a close game on its own, too, so... Chargers and Chiefs, I'm going to have to say the Chargers because the Chargers really need to try to make the playoffs. The Chiefs are getting Trent Green back this week, so they could continue to roll and keep their hold on 6th place in the AFC. But a loss right here could easily put that 6th seed into question, especially if Chargers win, Chiefs lose, and the Jaguars win. That's going to cause a lot of potential confusion here for the AFC. Next, they say this is game of the week. No. This is game of the year between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of this, so that way that will be the thumbnail for the video. And, on paper, offensively, it's the Seahawks. Defensively, though, it's the Eagles. I think Seattle might just barely come up short. Both teams nearly lost last week, too. So, this will be the game. And that defense by Philadelphia looks too stifling for them. But this will be the game. I will try to stream on Twitch. BP Wild Bill 11. Please go follow me on there. And that's all I will say is I think Philadelphia is going to win this. The 49ers and the Panthers. The Panthers, I think they're going to win this because, they lost 2 of their last 3. But they're going against a San Francisco team that's lost 4 in a row. and trying to bounce back in the playoffs. You know, that tight playoff race in the NFC. But I don't think San Francisco's going to have enough firepower to be able to deal with it. I think Carolina's going to roll on. Buccaneers and Saints. This will be a good game, I think. But I'm going to say the Saints over the Buccaneers because I do not trust Bruce Gradkowski to lead the 10th ranked offense, especially the 6th best passing offense in the league, to victory. As much as Tampa Bay has relied on that offense this year, I mean, just like their real-life counterparts in 2025, injuries are killing them this year. So, next we have the Browns and the Cardinals. I gotta go Cleveland here. I mean, I know it's a battle of two terrible teams, but I trust Cleveland's team more than I do Arizona. If I'm Arizona, I'd stick with trying to get the number 2 overall pick. Cleveland's somewhat trying to fight for a playoff spot, and I say somewhat just because I'm not sure if I should say they're eliminated or not. I mean, they are at the bottom of the AFC North, but, you know, terrible games by the Ravens, the Steelers, the Bengals could end up having their fortunes turn around. So, you know, Broncos and Raiders, I'm saying Broncos pretty easily. Raiders have lost 3 in a row. They started to gain some confidence, but then they remembered that their defense is not that good. Their offense isn't that good. Although, granted, you got a rookie quarterback. Let him try to progress a little bit. You know, maybe next season will work better for you. The Giants and the Bears. I think I'd like to see the Bears win this because they have the better stats, but the Giants do have the momentum with a 4-game win streak, which is insane. They went from 2-5 from the previous standings update and looking dead in the water to 6-5 and looking like a potential playoff team. All I can say is this is going to be an interesting game. The Giants may score 25 points. They may score 6 points. You know? But I'll keep you updated on that. AFC North battle here. And any other week I would easily probably call this game of the week. But, you know, we got game of the year between Seattle and Philadelphia this week. But I will say that Pittsburgh is going to win this game, based more on their offense than their defense. Although that defense being now 4th in the league, like that is a stat number I expected out of this defense. It's crazy that the offense isn't showing up, but then again in NCAA Football 08, it's the opposite with BYU. Their offense has shown up, but their defense hasn't. Ironically, kind of seems to be the story of Cincinnati's season, too, so. But we end this week with Patriots and Ravens. And I feel like New England will find a way to win this. You know, even though they look nearly identical stat-wise. I mean, yeah, their offense is better by 2 points, but Baltimore's special teams is better by 3 points. I feel like that Patriots defense is going to be able to succeed well against the Baltimore offense, and the Patriots offense should be able to succeed a bit more because Terrell Suggs is only questionable for the game. He's not even fully healthy, but we'll see about that. And that is our preview for week number 13. And I will see you all next time.